How to get into PT school with a low GPA. The secret of getting into a PT school, first off, is applying to multiple programs. You don't want to just apply to one or two programs with a low GPA because your chances of getting in are very low. Not just because of your low GPA, but also because of your limited programs that you apply to. You have to realize that every program is very competitive. They're looking at everything, and there's so many students applying to all these programs. So what you have to do is you have to realize this when you're applying to multiple programs, especially if you know that you have a lower chance of getting in because of your low GPA. Also, if you do have a low GPA, you want to make sure that you have other things to show that you're a good candidate for your PT program. You have to score a good score on your GRE. Try to get better grades on your prereqs like anatomy and physiology. For myself, I took them again so I could be able to score an A on anatomy and physio, because the first time I took them, I had a B on both of them. No, I had a C on one of them and a B on the other one. So I actually took them again. So if you don't want to do that though, you want to make sure that you are going up and beyond with your hours, with your work hours, volunteer hours. Make sure that you're working in an acute care setting or an outpatient setting. Make sure you have like 1,000 hours of, physical therapy, as volunteer or as an employee. Because with your low GPA, you have to make up for that somewhere. So if someone has a higher GPA but only has the minimum hours, now you're at a 50-50 chance of, now you're competing because you have a lot more experience with them. You'll probably do better in the patient care aspect. You'll probably do better now understanding the material because you know what's going on with the patients. So programs see this, and if they see this, they're gonna look at your GPA and be like, man, we're gonna take a risk because what if he doesn't pass our program? Then that's gonna drop our graduation rate. And our program is not gonna look as appealing to other candidates that are looking to apply. At the end of the day, a school is a business, so they want their graduation rate to rank high. Because if it doesn't, then other students that, do excel are not going to want to apply there because they're going to be like, why are only 70% of the people in this program graduating? So that's why they don't like to accept people with low GPAs. They want to make sure that you're going to succeed. So in order for them to assure that you're going to succeed, if you're not having a great GPA, you have to be able to explain why you didn't have a great GPA and also have other things to show for it. So make sure that you're going up and beyond, with your GRE score with, because it's going to show that you're able to take a test and score decent on it. And that you have a lot of experience now in the field. Because that experience in the field, just being exposed to it for so long, to the terminology, to the patient care, to the diagnosis, all this now is embedded in your brain. And programs know that. So now terminology and all these things that you probably didn't know when you're an undergrad, you have experience with now, and that will translate over to your program. And there'll be a higher chance that they will take that into consideration and accept you into the program because of that. Because they don't want to take chances. They don't. And I get it. So the faster you understand that, and the faster that you start, applying for jobs and doing these extracurricular activities that are going to show that you are really dedicated into becoming a PT, the faster you're going to be accepted into a PT program. So if you just have the minimum requirements on everything and you have a low GPA, I wouldn't even waste your time and your money. Just go find a job, get a bunch of hours, and apply to like 10 to 20 programs when you do have a bunch of hours and maybe taking one or two prereqs and scored a little higher grade on them, just so it could bring up your GPA a little bit more and they could see that you got a higher grade on one of your prereqs. Good luck to you. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Thank you.